Chris and I went out to a club called ID last night, and this morning we're feeling a little bit under the weather. It was a good night. However, we both got lost, which is kind of a stock standard here in Aussie Abroad. But it was a good night. I had to wait outside our Airbnb for a few hours, waiting for Chris to come home. It was cold. I bought some chicken. It was great. However, today we're heading to Nagashima Spaland, which is a theme park about an hour and a half away from here. Should be a lot of fun. I hope. Yeah. Christmas sale. Christmas sale at the bar.
Today Chris and I are heading to Nagashima Spaland. Nagashima Resort is a major vacation destination just outside of Nagoya. It's comprised of 5 main leisure facilities: the Nagashima Spaland amusement park, a water park, a hot spring complex, an outlet shopping mall, and a flower park named Nabana no Sato.
We're here, Chris. Nagashima Spaland. Nagashima Spaland.
The resort is located on a long piece of land that is surrounded by rivers and the sea. Fittingly, it is called Nagashima, or Long Island. Nagashima Spaland, reputed to be the best amusement park for roller coasters in all of Western Japan. It is the main attraction of the resort, and the 18th most visited amusement park in the world.
So Chris and I are at Nagashima Spaland, and we're pretty sure that no one's here. It is almost deserted.
The park is filled with over 40 rides, ranging from gentle, suitable for children, to outrageous ones for those looking to spend some exhilarating moments. Immediately noticeable even before entering the main gate is the Steel Dragon 2000, a gigantic roller coaster ride which spans the entire length of the park.
Here we go. Oh my god. Wow.
Wow. There's actually no lines for most of the rides. Really cool.
Also within the Nagashima Spaland grounds is a full-featured water park. Named Joyful Water Park, the water park is densely packed with water slides and swimming pools, but is only open in the summer. Aside from the attractions themselves, Nagashima Spaland is tastefully designed such that the structures fit in well with their surroundings. How to get there? From the Meitetsu bus center next to Nagoya Station, take a bus bound for Nagashima Onsen and get off at either Nabana no Sato or Nagashima Onsen. Buses depart every 20 to 30 minutes. The one-way trip between Nabana no Sato and Nagashima Onsen costs 450 yen and takes about 15 minutes. Alternatively, buses depart every half hour in the morning from the Sakae bus terminal in central Nagoya to Nagashima Onsen for 1,060 yen, which is what we did, and it takes about 55 minutes. In the afternoon, they operate every half hour in the opposite direction. However, these buses do not serve Nabana nor Sato.
So, Chris and I are both quite hungover from last night, and we just went on the largest roller coaster here, called the Steel Dragon 2000. It just goes up and up and up and up, and then just all of a sudden just drops out of nowhere. I held my breath for probably about 2/3 of the ride. My hands afterwards were just so sweaty, there were pools of sweat in my hands, and I actually cried on the ride. Chris laughed at me afterwards. The 7th largest roller coaster in the world. You go up 96 meters, and then you have the 6th largest drop in the world of 93 meters.
Nagashima Spaland has varying hours, typically from 9:30 am till 5 pm during the low season, and from 9:30 am till 7:30 pm during peak season, and is only closed on a few days of the year in January and June. We paid 5,000 yen, which covered admission and unlimited rides at Nagashima Spaland. However, fees for individual rides can range from 300 yen to 1,000 yen per ride.
Chris and I just finished on the bobcart, which is what we just showed you. It was so much fun. However, we were a little bit confused as there was a young girl who was maybe waist height who got a car to herself. And Chris and I, who are both, you know, over 6 foot, were squished into one tiny little car. But it was so much fun. It was really, really good. Nice calming down ride after this, effectively.
It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone. Ooh, baby, there ain't no one like you. You chose to keep the truth inside. Ooh, baby, keep my all in you. All you did was tell me lies. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone.
So Chris and I successfully did the largest roller coaster here, but we chickened out on this one. The acrobat. We decided not to do it, but we're gonna go get some lunch because we're very hungry. So Chris doesn't actually like this one. Tell us why.
It's just steel cables. There's kids gonna go flying all over Nagoya. And Nagoya's about an hour and a half away.
Yeah. And in the distance, we have Cleaning Santa.